Okay. Um. All right. What's up, everybody? I'm MrGlasco. This is MrGlasco TV. It's Monday, June the 4th, 2018. June the 4th be with you. And I only say that because we're playing Beat Saber. I don't know if anybody's seen little videos online where people are playing in VR with lightsabers and hitting the blocks and stuff. That's basically what we're gonna be playing today. It's been a while since I had to set up for VR and all that, so that's why took me, as per usual, a little longer than normal to get set up here. But hopefully everything will go smoothly. What's specifically challenging is trying to read chat and stuff when I'm playing. Let's see. How should I do this? Where's my chat, by the way? Please go live. I am live. What are you talking about? Alright, looks like I can see everything. Let me do a test. A test kappa in the chat. There it is. Wow, that's slow. Alright, we'll work with it. Might be a little delayed. Probably will need this. Alright, so what are we gonna do? Let's go from here to here. Turn that off. Still see chat is up. It's the game we're gonna be playing. I'm not sure if it's gonna let me set it up in a way that you'll be able to like see me like as if I'm actually holding the sabers. Come on, blood. I think you need like an advanced setup for that, where you have like a third controller for a reference point in the virtual world, which maybe I can learn to set it up that way one day. But for now, we're gonna do it the good old-fashioned way. Scary. Scary setup. I turned up the music prematurely. Got that. that. Okay, so you guys will see like me. It's my center point. Yes, it's just about. Let's go this way. All right. Play in VR. Let's see what this does. So you guys hear that? Can you guys see it? You can see part of it, alright? It's a start. It's already getting warm in here. I expect this to be moving around a lot, or I expect to be moving around a lot based on what it looks like. There we go, easy! Alt-Enter for full screen, how easy is that? Okay, let me switch controllers. Because they swapped on me. Alright. Okay. Alright. Pardon the banging as I adjust my headset. How to play. Cut the arrow direction, avoid obstacles, don't cut the bombs, solo. Wait, let me see what everything else is. Settings, player height adjustment. What's 6 foot? What's 6 foot in meters? What's yeah, translate American to meters, feet, meters. 1.828. See how fine-tuned this can be. I guess that's good. Solo. Standard. Wonder if I could reset it so that I'm facing away from you guys, so you guys get the full. How do I reset? It's usually like you hold down. I can't change this. Gameplay options, no fail. Off here. Let's just jump into it. Trying to have the volume at a reasonable level. Let's try that. Not too crazy. Play. I guess you guys are gonna just have to watch from this. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm actually pretty bad at keeping like rhythm. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this in this game in the long run. If anything, I'll need a muscle memory. Hey. Oh, it like vibrates when you touch it. Now I see the appeal of glow sticks all of a sudden. Especially if you're tripping off like some visually augmented drug or visual augmenting. $100 bills. I wonder if I'm staying too close. Don't get too cocky, Star Fox. This takes place in my pre-gaming, by the way. Or at least that's what I could say, right? Especially when it gets like pew, 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 and you have to dodge and duck. Dip, duck, dodge. B. Okay. Alright. Players, friends. I ain't got no friends, so I won't even click that tab. I feel ashamed. Once we go expert, let's go. I wanna. God, no! What? What is this? Yeah. Not an expert, obviously. But normal. I feel kind of good there. How do you like... You swipe while you're avoiding the wall. So you have to swipe like through the wall, which you're not supposed to do. Oops, wrong one. Are you tricky things? Oh, I missed it. Boom. Oh, that doesn't count. You have to slash yourself. And like the harder you hit it, it looks like the further they fly. And the controllers vibrate, so it's like feels very satisfying. I feel like my chair is close. And it feels intuitive enough so that if you were really good, you could like... I can't do it because I don't have like a wireless setup, but like start spinning around and be like... Hey! You have to duck. Bam! 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 Oh! Switched it up! Oh! The vibrating is so satisfying there. Well, let me make sure I'm not hitting my chair. What's up, Daniel? Jedi training for show. Like, should we go hard? Let's try to go hard. Let's go hard. Oops. Oops, wrong way. Oh. Got thrown off. I stepped on my audio cable. Any fighting enemy NPCs, Sith and stuff? What's up, Loki? Nothing that I know of. I think they already have it, so that the game is intuitive enough to have modded a way for you to mod your own custom music. The good thing about this game is I think it already has broad enough appeal that it's definitely going to bring out other games that are going to utilize, you know, lightsabers and stuff, because there are already games out there like that. But oh, you can draw. Oh. So we'll see. And it's very fluid. It's well designed, like locomotion. They knew how it's not just arbitrary movement. They put some thought into how people's bodies are gonna move. I missed that one. Kind of like, I haven't played like Just Dance games like that. Ah, are you supposed to go up, up? But whew. Ooh, this feels so dangerous. Oh yeah, I'm gonna feel it in my legs. I already feel it. Boom. Oops. Is that it? And you can draw on the ground. Oh, you can't draw on the ground in the menu? I should make it. How's the volume? It's like I want to be able to talk, but I don't want the music to be too quiet, obviously. I should just be able to hear. So hard's a good difficulty, I feel like. It's good. It's challenging. It doesn't let you get too acclimated to what's going on. Like it switches stuff up, it does this. Wah! Scared to hit stuff in the real world. Oh. Oops. Ah!
Get it there.
See, there's a tricky combo there where like the block is hiding behind another block. So it's like it almost sneaks up on you. It's funny because I'm hitting my green screen, but I can't tell if you guys are seeing when I hit it. This game's so satisfying. Oops. When you get it right. Boom. Oops. And they also play with your sense of right and left. Ah! Bam! Oh god! It's not over! Oh, I had to go like that. This game's so dope. Volume's okay. Going to bed. Alright. Good night, Loki. Appreciate you stopping by. Oh yeah, mom. I feel like this is gonna actually more physically exerting than super hot. Or in the long run it'll end up being. Oh, they got diagonals. Oh god, peripherals! Gotta use your peripherals this one. Oh god. Ah, god, no! Ah! Oh, good. No! Obi-Wan! What's going on? See, it's I feel like this is moving. Oh god! You can never get past me. I contain both the light and the dark side. Die, drones. Oh no. I'm protecting. I'm protecting a fleet. Oh my god! I just had an idea. What if they made a mod controller where you could play with a freaking what do you call it? A bow staff? Ah, that'd be so good. We'll just keep it rolling, so I'm not failing over and over on the same ones. Cause I'm just feeling the game right now. Maybe I need to play on normal. God! Okay, we're playing on normal. We'll play on normal, cause I'm a normie. Hey! Oh, wrong! Getting too cocky. And the thing is, this is one of those games that, like, yeah, it could be physically exhausting because you're moving around, but then it also goes into how much you know, put into it, which is like exercise anyways. Same thing with regular exercise. You get what you put in. Like, you already know there's some trick players out there that are like spinning their controllers around their wristbands on advanced, doing backflips. Dang. See, I'm supposed to be standing here, so I'm like, my whole play area, you can see I don't have the ideal size play area. It's a little small. It's a little cramped in here. Beat Saber. What? Oops, wrong one. Obvious blue. Oops, obvious blue. This game illustrates also the dangerousness of playing with lightsabers. You're like cutting into the floor. You can accidentally hit other blocks. Swimming. Boom, boom. I wonder if they have a thing that like increases difficulty dynamically. So I feel like at times I could turn it up. Other times I'm like, no. What's up, Space Lord? MrGlasco! MrGlasco was here. Oh, trick shot! Ah, wrong one! So I think the actual these things, my vision can't go through it, but I think they, yeah, you're allowed to chop through it. Oops, wrong one. That makes it a little easier to do that. Oh, wrong one. Boop. Oh.
Let's go.
Whoa. Underhand. Ah. So I went from overhand swords to underhand to see if it would feels good. Yes, it does. Is the answer. It's a little harder, obviously. Finally got your supporter badge back. Congrats and thanks. At the same time, oh god, bombs. Let me turn on a fan in here. They should make songs that require you to flip the controllers upside down like that. Someone would be like, man, this one song is really hard. Someone would be like, see, the trick is so the thing is, you have to slow wipe though. It doesn't look like you're gonna just hold. It looks like you could just hold the thing here and have it chop itself by falling onto your. Oh, see, like those didn't count. I chopped them, correct color and everything, but so you do have to make sure you're swiping. Can't go for style points by just guarding. Even though, once again, they could make it a thing in the game. Or maybe the only way to break certain symbols is to guard, which would be kind of cool. So I wonder if like your points are based on how perfectly center you slice these, and on beat, probably. I see that not all my slices are created equal. Again. I feel like, hey, what happened? When this happened? How long was it like that? Did I click out of the thing? Maybe when I mess with the volume. Turn it up a little bit. Let's try 60. Oh man, this thing up here is getting so damp already. See, I should have seen it. Oh wait. It's because it's when I type for meters maybe? I don't know. That's it. Which one didn't we beat? This one. Razor, let's go. Wow, wow, wow. Pow, pow, pow. What? think I poked it. I was trying to like do a little. What? There should be a challenge mode where you always have to keep your sabers moving. You can't just like sit here and wait for it. There's so much potential with these mechanics. For this game, other games. Ah! Sorry. Let me go BRB. I'm gonna turn on a fan real quick. It's getting a little warm down here. Alright. So that does it for reading everything at least once on normal, right? Now this one? Maybe I was still doing easy. Like, imagine also, just because it's a sword game, like Beat Saber, doesn't mean you can't have a saber with a gun built into it, right? Like Final Fantasy. So like in the distance you can, because instinctively my hands are kind of hovering over the trigger buttons. Oops. So why not, you know, maybe put some of that mechanics God! Some of those mechanics to use. Like multiple hit ones that you have to shoot in midair after you hit it. Or stuff in the distance for bonus points. I mean, it'd be hectic, but ah! Ah, wrong one! Ah, dang it! Okay, we can do this. We can come back. I feel like this is the best part when you start having fun and like doing your own thing. Ah! Started swinging my. Did I hit it? Started swinging my controller like a nunchuck. So, like I said, this game has so much potential mechanics-wise, peripheral-wise, with custom controllers and modes. Normal. I still have to admit, since I'm terrible at like rhythm in general, a lot of times I can't hold a beat to save my life. I feel like when it gets to the more advanced stages and like feeling and hearing the beat become important, I feel like I'm pretty much relying 100% on visuals. The game could be mute and that'd be fine with me. Oops, wrong. I felt it. I felt it coming, the switch. Dang it. It'd be cool if you could customize your own dance by just straight up dancing to a song with the controllers, and then they let the game build based on your movement, the swipes necessary according to the beat. Pretty sure I cut off my legs like hundreds of times by now. Oops. Lightsabers are not to be messed with. Should also be a statistic. You've cut off your legs this many times. So that's normal. Now this one. I like this one. Ha. Hey. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. I feel like it's the same spot I stepped on my cord last time. What? Oh, see, hitting my desk. Wah, 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 wah. Ah! Please don't let me break my monitor. Bam, bam, bam. Wow. should be a setting. I don't know if there. Let's see if there is one. How do we go back? One Saber. Wonder if there's a setting where I can set it so you guys are looking from behind, and then I can maybe align that with my camera room adjustment. Okay. Rotation. Where am I? Okay. So this way we're at least oriented. At least now we're at least oriented the same way. What's up? I tied Ricky Bobby. It is fun. It feels really satisfying to play. Hit the marks. See, so I got this. Should be. Let's see where my center mark is. Let me be right here, maybe? See, I'm worried about hitting over here, though. So let's move it. What's X? Maybe. Yeah. We're gonna be a little bit off, but I'd rather not hit. This over here, I don't think there's anything over here, so my green screen, I'll probably hit. Maybe over one. Alright. Then let's let it. Oops. Let's give it some time so we can see what's coming, so we're not standing on the edge up here. Okay. Bloom, all that good stuff. Apply. Doon doon doon. Doon doon doon. I know how party works. Maybe you take turns and stuff. Take turns putting on a sweaty visor. Solo, standard. Yeah, I'm still not sure how people get that third person kind of view behind someone, and it makes their hands actually look like they're holding the controllers. I think it might be a third party. The same way I use a third party app to see chat. It has to be something third party. From what I understand, it needs another controller. Okay, let's venture into the world. I think we did everything on normal now. Not this one? Is that the one I just failed? Oh god! What? Oh yeah, it feels a lot better here now with my fan on. Ah! I might have, like, undercut it. That should be like style points for how crazy you're moving your controllers prior to hitting. Such a geek. Boom. I'm gonna make the infinity symbol. B. Pretty good, right? I think I'm averaging like C's, so now we've done everything normal. Now we gotta go into the land of the hard. Okay. I just want to play with the floor a little bit. Come on. It's spinning on me. Ah! Think we're warmed up, boys and girls. Oh, you tried to trick me? Ah! So far, this is good. I feel like this is one of my favorite games in VR so far. Not even for like, just for the potential of where it's gonna take the whole platform and the mechanics and the feel of it and the music. Feels great. What? Except when you hear me go, what? And it's still probably me. Oh, I tried to be fancy. Oh, I nailed it! Or not nailed it, but... Beep, 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 beep. Gotta watch the tip of your lightsaber. I feel like I'm hitting others. Like whenever I do mess up, even when I say like, what? It feels so good, it's like, I'm pretty sure, oh! Even in those cases, it's my error. Get back, demon bots! Get back, droid army! Oops, wrong one. See, it's harder to have fun in the harder difficulties. And when I mean have fun, like, just goof around. Because the game will catch you slipping. Ah! Ow! Ow! Okay, at least we're beating them. At least we're beating these things. Ba 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 ha. Ba 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 ha. So that's my life bar. I'm just realizing that down there. So I literally have 1 hit point left. Gah! I psyched myself out. We can try it again. I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons, yeah, I turn to a beast when I'm rapping. I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons, yeah, I turn to a beast when I'm rapping. Oh! Ah. Ba, ba, ba. Ha. God dang it. I got this. God. Are you kidding me? That's another thing. I feel like it gets sense how hard you hit it. So they should have a difficulty where you have to swing at a certain rate, otherwise it won't even break it. Like reinforced ones. If you want to talk about a workout, man, I can only imagine. Okay, D. It's passing though. It's passing. Oh god. Ah! I was trying to guard him. Because it feels just so instinctive to try and guard. I feel like they should add it. Ooh. Ah! Ah, dang it! Why do I want to hit the blue ones with the red? It's like they're setting me up with a certain rhythm that makes me want to sometimes. God. It's alright. Oh no, you know. Never mind. I thought that bar was actually the progress of the song. But that one time we died. It's a life. For sure. So you replenish it based on good scores! That's a tricky one. Because they're like all the way. I guess you have reach. See, yeah, you're doing pretty good. You want to real cat? Do it with wrist weights. Good lord. Challenge accepted. Jeez, wrist weights. Ah, dang! Ah, it's like picking up me as guarding. Do I have wrist weights? Hold on, let me check. I feel like I have ankle weights. Oh god. If you want to be true Jedi Master. Here we go. These cruddy old things. Pretty sure these are for ankles. Combo breaker. What's up, nuts? God. Why am I even doing this? Why? For what purpose does this serve? I blame Space Lord if I can't pick up my children tomorrow. Climb on the diaper changer yourself. Actually, they're actually doing pretty good being potty trained and all that, so these aren't that heavy anyways. 5 minutes later. Ah, my arms! Somebody kill me! That's the thing too, you can't poke the things, you have to slash them. I feel like that's some of my errors. So when they're really close like that, sometimes you just gotta be really good at judging. Yep, it's harder. No more fancy business for me. That's for sure. Ah, it's like opposites. I'm not coordinated enough for that. Ah, God. I don't want it. I can't do it. Okay, let's try a different one. Oh God, that's a different color. Get it up there. Ah! I'm too far back. I'm trying to buy myself as much time as possible, so I'm moving back. Screw you, game. I got wrist braces on, or ankle braces on my wrists. Get out of here! Focusing. Hey, 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 don't have fun. Stop it. Gotta focus. I'm gonna say you pop that what? Here. These are a little awkward to wear. The real challenge is free weights. Hold on 1 second. Oh. No. I have like these weights that I can assemble into different weights, but I don't know where those are right now. I think they're over like in the corner somewhere. And then the next one that I have 2 of are 3-pounder, 2-pounders, and then 25. No thanks. Because I feel like those are about probably a pound or 2. Now I'm gonna be like all exaggerated because I'm gonna be like, what's his name on Naruto when he took his leg braces off? Now you can see me unleash my true potential. Is it the same song? Some of these songs sound the same. There we go. Or did I just die on that last one? What? I didn't hit it hard enough. Maybe I have to hit those ones harder. Bombs! Tricky dickies. Let's see what else. Level insane. I was guarding it. The thing is, you still feel it when you hit it with the guard, and I think it even breaks, but it doesn't count it. So at least they know the mechanic should, in theory, work. They're just not giving you the point. No lazy point. Ugh. Ah, damn it. Hopefully you guys aren't getting like motion sickness. This feels really good as far as VR sickness and stuff. For me at least. Maybe when I start dancing around you guys are like, stop it! That's why I'm interested in trying the third person thing out. But like I said, either it's third party or it requires for even you to see the option another controller. Oops. Up. It's very claustrophobic when you see a lot of walls. Even though the lightsabers can go through them, it feels like you shouldn't be hitting them. Which is all part of the challenge, I feel like. What? What? I don't know, some of those were questionable. At least I beat it. Next. Kind of scared because we're getting closer to me having to try the next difficulty. Oh god. Oh no. Yep. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Okay. They really want you like crossing your arms and stuff. God. Oh my god. Start over. See, I feel like ones like these are good practice to recognize that everything on your right isn't going to be blue. Everything on your left isn't going to be red. Okay, Yeah! Glad I took those braces off. No. I think the glass on the inside of my thing is starting to fog up. What? God. The thing about VR, there's no, like in a game that uses a controller, a keyboard, whatever. It's like when you mess up, sometimes you spam, like I guess you're still moving the controller around crazy, but when you mess up, you know you messed up, so it's easier to kind of transition out of I messed up. Spamming moves. Ah, hit something. See, that's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Oh! Is that all of them on hard now? Oh god, I'm scared. Oh wait, I didn't do this one? Did I skip this one? Yeah. Oops. Oh my god. Yep. Oh. Oh yeah! Ah, I stepped on my frickin' carts! Mithy, what can I do to get these out of the back? I need like one of those, like a bungee or something. Or like a pulley system that only pulls. Here, let me do this. Maybe if I did that. That there. That there. It might make a difference actually. Okay, I'll take it. Occasionally the game can be forgiving. Oh god. Boom, 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 boom. Ha, ha, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Then yes, making those noises does help. Well, I was also thinking, because I just tapped some, there could be a challenge mode where you don't actually slice them, you have to tap them. And if you slice them, it's actually bad, so it's like a pressure sensitivity challenge. Ah! Guess we got it. Razor, let's go. Wow, 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 wow. You have to have good spatial. Oh, just as I said it. You have to have good spatial awareness with your lightsabers, otherwise you're gonna accidentally hit stuff all the time. Not only in real life, but other blocks. Ah. And it seems doable too. It's not like it's like an impossible, too tall of an order. Oh, oh my god. I just like almost sat on my desk basically. Maybe I need to move the dang it. Okay, let's move the play area forward a little. Where do we go? Settings, so we want the Z. See if I can be back here. This is where I want to stand relative to where the feet say. Alright. Solo. Standard. I guess we can jump into the other ones too. They start getting too difficile. Hard? Razor. This is one I just did, right? Just feel like I'm hitting them as a lick a little bit later, so it's harder to have the beat as an aid here. Unless I like reach forward a little to get to that sweet spot where it's in beat. Oh god. I feel like, yeah, too many errors. So that thing isn't my life. Maybe it's a combo meter. I think there's just like an error count. It's almost like it's trying to be like Bat Saber. I can do it. And I'm hitting my green screen too. I'd rather hit my green screen than collide with my desk. What? That's a hard one. God. About to reset. Oops, why did I do that? I'm a fail here. God. Ah, that was hard. That was a bit. Yeah, I think I moved it up too far. Hold on. Remember how much I moved it up. Shala. One more time. One more time. One more time. Let's go, oh, oh, let's go, nah, I feel like some of them I have to almost reach under stuff to get to it. See, like that one. Gotta reach under it, otherwise I'll accidentally poke it as I'm going down. Unless this is one of those ones that I'm supposed to hold my controller. Okay, that was the hardest part, I think. So if I can make it past this... Ah, whew. That's a D, but I'll take it. I feel like it's a D. I'll take the D. Wait a minute. Wait. I take it back. Don't call me. So we're going expert? Just for a taste. Just for a taste of what humiliation, you know, truly is. Oh my god. I'm all wrong. every one of those were wrong. Every one. Alright. Let's keep getting a little taste here. Okay, I can do this. Okay. Alright, I got it. Yeah. There we go, yeah. Just don't let the beat drop. Oh god! Just don't let the beat drop, I'll be fine. Play playing that one. I kinda like the song. Oops, that was the wrong way. Okay, I'll take it. That was me. Trying to be fancy, messing up. Oh my god. I feel like the indicators could be a little... like more... I don't know. Maybe that's part of the challenge. Wow, why? I'm trying to be fancy. I should make this game where it has a mod where you have impact sensors that tase you and stuff. Losing is pain, literal pain. Like, oh, but I'm so immersed. Ah. Oh, wrong. Oh, why? Did I? My feet. Okay. Definitely not being any of these. The thing is, are these? Let's see if it changes. So yeah. People are scoring 200. Which one's another one I like? I think I like this one.
I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons, yeah, turn to a beast when I'm rapping. I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons, yeah, turn to a beast when I'm rapping.
So I'm guessing like just perfect precision slices down the middle. Like I wonder if there's more points the sooner you do it too, like if you're really up against the border of the level. Because I'm like in the middle. So you give yourself less time to react. I like how this one kind of makes you almost dance by doing the moves. It's less frantic. Which makes me wonder what the expert mode is on this one. Should I try it? God dang it. Yeah. Sure. I'm ready for expert. Oops. God, why? Brain, come on. It's like me and my brain were having a bout of our own there. Good cuts. So I need good cuts and then flawless, obviously. Let's see. Oh my god. God. I'm gonna break a monitor trying to flail around like that. Why did I use two? Oh my god. Okay. How about we try single? One saber. So I'm guessing I just put one of these down? Or do I hold both and then it's just one? Expert? What? Expert only? I guess you don't have to confuse them. What? Wait a minute. Am I just... I think I'm psyching myself out. I'm just seeing a sea of arrows that go all directions. Let's see, maybe this one is a more chill beat. It's not as sporadic. I see though. It's gonna have me reaching all across the room.
again. The pro is saying, no, it's here, but go and get me loaded in. And no offense, for the suckers ain't got close to no chance. I'm gonna win, my flow is so much doper than an over yet. Oh my lord, here we go again. It's going on and on, though. You can catch me up in that jungle, I'll be going ape like Congo. Get them points up pronto, and hit them up with that combo. That triple double Lonzo, that combo. I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons, yeah, I turn to a beast.
Yeah, very not natural. What? Get out of my face with that. It's hurting my wrist. Did I beat it? Ah! And it's a C? Jeez. I want to hurt my wrist. I have a bad wrist. These guys here, these champions. Gotta get the slower beats per second ones. Even then. See, the trick with the harder ones is that it's trying to make your arm move in not natural ways, like zigzagging as opposed to like fluid motions. I forgot about the beat drop. Ain't no way. No way, nope. No arrows? So weapons and no arrows on expert. So this is basically colors only, right? Still messing up. Oh my god. Why? So you have to double slash them. Hey! Okay, yeah. Yep. Yeah, not a cakewalk. Nothing to take for granted. I feel like what time is it? 12:35. Streaming for hour 48 minutes. I mean, I feel like I could keep playing, but I feel like I've exhausted the variety of the music here. I'm stuck on hard. Maybe I can go for through the ones. Go through the ones I have D's with. This one. Okay. I did beat one expert run, right? Might have been a fluke. It's like, I've seen what this game has to offer. This mode's easy now. Give me more cowbell, give me more cowbell, 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 cowbell. See, I don't know why that part... It like staggers. It like starts off one of your controllers going opposite direction, but then it catches up. But even when it catches up, it then staggers it, so you have to kind of delay. Whoop, 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 whoop. C. Okay, we did it. We set out to better our D from a D to a C. Yeah, I can like target one of these guys. I can't complete on a global scale. Yep, there it is. Just as I suspected. Just as I suspected. No friends. Oh, here's the beats per minute. 105, 90. What's with the 0.5? I think that's what was messing me up. That 0.5. Start off with a slower beats per minute. I think the cross slash ones are the ones that were messing me up here. I wonder if I set the thing to recognize me as taller, it would not let me have to reach down under some of these blocks so I don't poke it accidentally. Just by a pinch. And if they're gonna have tournaments. Wait a minute, he's not setting the height to the correct level. Disqualified. Oof. Did him dirty. Give me a B. Give me a B. Give me a B. C. Beat that guy. 1 point. Come holler at me. Let's see what else. I like escape. Legend. And maybe this one? For like $100 bills. Ah! What? I think I did it too slow. Counted it as a guard. Oh. That's funny how it mutes your head in there. Why? It's funny because I'm asking my body, my own body, I'm like, why did you do that? Why? Place. Is there such thing as being dyslexic with colors and arrows? Which one did I beat on expert? I feel like I beat one of these. No, no. Got a good start. There you go, I forgot about that part. I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons. Yeah, I turn to a beast when I'm rapping. You are now watching the legend, so sit back and let the show begin. The pro is saying, no, it's time to go and get me loaded. They didn't know if face couldn't suck and think I'm supposed to know a chance. I'm going to win, my flow is so much doper than an opiate. Oh my lord, here we go again. It's going on and on, though. You can catch me up in that jungle, I'll be going aim like Congo. Get them points up pronto, when I hit them up with that gun blow, that triple double Lonzo, that combo. I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons. Yeah, I turn to a beast when I'm rapping. I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons. Yeah, I turn to a beast. Ah, staggering. That was my time, dog. I'm on my way to become an icon. Jobbing to get your calm on. Get to the level that I'm on. Can't do it. What's up, armor? What? What? I don't know. Can I hit those things on my face? Ugh. Don't let the beat drop. Alright, here we go. Oh god. Nope. Need like a short song. Just a shorter song. Let's try a different one we haven't done in a while. What? It's like, yeah, we've got him. We got him right where we want him. It's like they're baiting me into a mistake. Why? Brain, come on. God. God. Okay. Not off to a great start. So I can't see some of the arrows. Some of them are like tap tap, like down down, and then up down up down. That one's kind of fun feeling. Like some of the other expert ones make you feel like you're freaking zigzagging. This one makes you feel like you're a little bit more natural. Just tries to confuse you a little. Okay. Ah! Yeah, it's too tough. Too tough. What else? What's mirror mode do? What would mirror mode look for you guys? I wonder. Where am I facing? Hold on. See if I can make a face, maybe, so that I'm exactly... I mean, it's already late in the game for getting this exact. But like an over-the-shoulder view. Because the camera's like right here, right? So this would be this would be the most over the shoulder. Obviously you can see where I might run into some issues. Oh god, I'm scared. Okay, we'll try it. Let's see what party looks like. You have more than one? No, you can't have more than one person. Party mode. feel like for me, beating expert modes is gonna be more about muscle memory and less about playing the game. Like, okay, I could literally do it in my eyes closed. Oh, tricky. Oops. My bad. That was like one of my first errors. Like my second one or something. So I have fundamentally poor reaction time. Like I feel like me and a bunch of people did the online reaction, see if you can, how fast you can click with the screen turns a different color or whatever on the website. I feel like I always had the slowest when I wasn't anticipating it. Enter my name. MrGlasco. So this is just like a in-house leaderboard. So then I would hand it over to somebody else. Okay. You know what would be more interesting? If in the screen that you guys are watching where it gets captured, if there can be somebody on a controller and then they can be like doing stuff in game, like reversing, flipping the stuff around like it automatically does. Wait, what does it say? No fail option is turned on. Your score will be lowered by 30%. If it's on, it will be lowered by 30%. Shouldn't it be like... if it's off... Oh, maybe that means no matter how bad you do, it just keeps going. Mirror. What's mirror for? I'm guessing it'd just be like opposite. If like, maybe like... Because I don't know with drummers if there's like a right hand, left hand thing. I feel like they all have customized setup so it doesn't play into that as much. I guess we could do one more. Let's just go one more, just straight through them all on hard, and then maybe I'll call it a night there. It's already. God, wait. 1:55. Yeah. Go through them all and bid you guys adieu, and see if I got flagged for copyright stuff. If Facebook even notices it though, he'll take it down even before you get a chance for it to archive. I got a bunch of emails from YouTube. I think they might even mute it on, just straight up muted on Twitch. Ooh. Boom. That was wrong, wasn't it? Did he count it as right? Why? Ah! Ah! Turn it up a little too. I know some of the volume might be good for y'all, but it's a little like meh. Don't go too crazy. Let's go up 10. In the night on a kind of hyped, a little bit more hype. Haven't done that in a while. I know how bad I'm gonna feel tomorrow. Why? Why? It's like I'm anticipating a psych out that's not even coming. Oh, best score B. Yep. Probably could have been a lot higher if I didn't try to get too cocky there. Speaking of cocky, let's try to hold the controls like this. Ugh.
I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons. Yeah, I turn to a base when I'm rapping. I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons.
It's like a boxer.
You want now watching the legend, so sit back and let the show begin. The pro is saying, you know it's here, but go and get me loaded in. And no offense, but suckers ain't got close to no chance. I'm gonna win, my flow is so much doper than an
Ah. Yeah. So, like straight, I guess I could do like a praying mantis style attack. But the side ones are actually, I feel like, easier. It's the ones just up and down, and then you can cross. Let's try again. I like the way that one felt. I don't know where Chad is anymore.
I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons, yeah, I turn to a beast when I'm rapping.
Ah.
I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you
See, I'm poking him. That's where it's getting hard. Gotta like flick my wrist too. Okay, yeah, this. Ah, come on! I want to do this. I'm gonna be a little stubborn here. Already. Wait. It's that first one.
I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons, yeah, I turn to a beast when I'm rapping. I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons, yeah, I turn to a beast when I'm rapping. You are now watching the legend, so sit back and let the show begin. The promise ain't no, it's Saber to go and get me loaded in. And no offense, but suckers ain't get close to no chance. I'm gonna win, my flow is so much doper than an again. Oh my lord, here we go again, it's going on and on, though. You catch me up in that jungle, I'll be going aim like Congo. Hit them points like Conto, when I hit them up with that gun blow, that triple double Lonzo, combo. I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in,
slipping. Ah. Okay, fine. We'll move it on. Maybe I'll try it here. Maybe it's just a song-specific style. A lot more stuff. Oh, points! Ah! I like how you can just make up your own fun. See, it was getting a little stale, right? So then I just like switch it up. Hold the controllers upside down. Or maybe hold one upside down and one regular. Let's just keep moving. Otherwise I'll be here all day. Let's do like this. There's probably gonna be like a min-maxer out there that's like for specific songs, you actually want to hold controllers like this. Maybe halfway in the song, you flip it back. Now I'm going this way. Shouldn't have did it. Shouldn't have did it. I'll get one of these. Watch. I like this way better. I feel like Guyver with his elbow blades. Nope. About to lose it. I can't get above him. Okay, I gotta switch back to normal. Ah! Okay, for that one, I actually need to do really good in the beginning so I can mess up at that part. Because that part always gets me. This one feels really satisfying to do right. Oops. Oops. Ah. I love you guys. I love you, okay? A few more. Try to do it. Oh god. Yeah, some of this stuff is just blurring in my head now. I think I'm gonna die. Why? That wasn't even close. See, like, I don't feel like this is on beat to me. I'm just trying to get him as fast as possible. And like I said, I think I'm too far back. Lightsaber jump rope, y'all. Okay. Almost there. Second to last one. You can... What's it called when you drink like a protein shake after your workout? Ugh. Sorry if it looks crazy for you guys. Just focus on my camera, maybe. Something stationary, insane. Oops, wrong way. What? But you know what this reminds me of? Oops. I actually have Fruit Ninja VR also. Because I was thinking just now, man, it'd just be satisfying just to chop stuff up without repercussion.
Let's go.
Like, you know, just arbitrarily. And we can see if Fruit Ninja does that for us. Should I play that tomorrow? Since I already have VR set up. I was thinking about doing Shadow of the Colossus on PlayStation. Or, what is it called? Beyond Two Souls? It was free on PlayStation Plus. Ah! See, this feels on me. Oh god! Oh god. They made me switch. Oh my god. That was just mean. You made me switch and then you're like, oh, by the way, you're going up and down. If I failed right there at the last one, I would have been upset. C. So we're doing consistently, like, better each time, or more consistent, I should say. Quit. Should I give, maybe we should give our Fruit Ninja just a taste. Just a taste. Just a taste, so we know if we want to like try to play this more, or do whatever. Oh, oh, it doesn't have the same collision effect as the arcade, maybe. Oh, I'm missing the collision effects. Oh yeah, you can like skewer them and chop them. I do have to say that it, so you hit him off if you hit him with the broadside. Ah! I mean, it's fun. It doesn't have the same feeling as when there's just like music to jam to and like dance to. Here it's kind of just chaos. Ah! Yeah, we'll try maybe one more time doing it, like I said, the unconventional way. Hey, look at that. I'm on a leaderboard at 60 or 59,000. Let's just blades. I don't know what this is. Oh, I can change my blade. Zen. We'll do Zen. A little bit. It's just timed, I think. Yeah, it's not as satisfying. Like, this would definitely be more fun for my kids, though, you know. They were like, I want to play something in VR. Okay, Fruit Ninja. Yay! While I'm playing Beat Saber. International leaderboards extraordinaire. Like, I'd rather honestly play Super Hot. Oh. Oh. So right now I just want to do the trick stuff. Oh. Yeah. 10 seconds. I feel like having a second sword kind of messes you up. Can you use 2 fingers on a tablet? Because you can't get the combos. Alright. Yeah, just busting myself in the face. Ugh. Let's see here. Doo-doo. Take the camera back down to regular level. Come on. Of course. Get this tripod out of here. So we could see how I'm kind of like damp, somewhat shiny from perspiration. Side tones. Alright. Alright. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Sorry I was a little late, but I kind of wanted today to be kind of a chill stream. I didn't want to jump right from one game that took me 4 days to complete from last week into another game that might be like multiple sessions, like what is it? Shout out to Colossus. I never beat the game, so I was interested when they first announced that it was going to be on PlayStation 4, but I wasn't streaming at the time. I don't think, but so I'm interested in playing that, and that I feel like will be a couple days. I'll have to look at the play times. Maybe we can beat it before the end of the week, so we can jump into another game by next week, or return to some other game I've been playing, like Kerbal Space Program or XCOM or something. Yeah, I had fun though. That game felt very good to play when you watch other people play it, whether you're watching a stream or watching like a promotional video that's like, hey, look at this VR thing, and then it has the green screen guy has a green screen transposed in such a way that it looks like he's actually physically holding the lightsabers and stuff. It makes you want to play it, and then when you play it, it's very satisfying. Tried to jump into Fruit Ninja right there at the end just to kind of get a comparison, and Beat Saber it just feels better, a lot better. Like I said, like my kids, my oldest is only 3, turning 4, so when if she were to ever want to jump on a VR and play or something, I know I can give her just Fruit Ninja and have her just go to town. But I think that's it. I think we're done here. If you're watching this on YouTube and the video hasn't been taken down from like too many copyright notices or whatever for the music that's on Beat Saber, you can click these thumbnails at the end of the video to watch the last 2 play sessions of Detroit Become Human. Very good game. Highly recommend it for those who like that kind of sci-fi, like Westworld, Black Mirror, Electric Dreams. very fun, very interesting world that they built there. It screams sequels and prequels and parallel storylines on the other side of the world, maybe in Russia or something. So highly recommend that. Highly recommend that if that's your thing. If you like Telltale games, stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I feel like playing tomorrow. Hopefully I can get into some pre-gaming too beforehand. Doing this, you can't see any sweat, but doing this definitely gave me some workout, at least being on my feet. You've been highly recommending it. Yeah, really good. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna go lay down. I hope you guys have a good night, morning, wherever you are doing what you're doing. Appreciate you. Also, Wolf Among Us, the Wolf Among Us. Yes, I've been meaning to get around to that too. I have that. That's on I have a list of games that's been stockpiling, backlogged, and that's on there. So we'll see. We'll see if we get around to all that. But see you guys next time. Peace.